So how long did you end up staying in the Navy?
4 years. I did my 4-year term, and when I was released, I went back to visit the family, the folks, the brothers and sisters and stuff. And 2 of them were still in the house at the time. They were my stepfather's children, and they came along much later in my life. I wasn't even there when they were born, but and I didn't last long because I still wanted to be out on my own, and so I moved back to New Orleans, where I was originally born.
So when you were in New Orleans, did you find a new trade or pick up a new job?
Oh, yes, I worked for Stevens Mercedes in the Uptown area on St. Charles Boulevard, and I had an apartment not very far from there. And then I got involved with one of the secretaries there. She was really a sweet girl, man. And we lasted a few years, and then I just had to go on my own, and I went back to Greenwood to visit some friends, and my family had moved to Goshen, Mississippi. And then I went back to Goshen, and where I enrolled in college again, and they accepted my military training for my first 2 years of electronics, because that's what I was taking in the Navy. I took electronics at Mare Island, and I took avionics at Millington Naval Air Station. And so they accepted my military schooling as my first 2 years, and so I started college as a junior, and I attained an associate's degree in computer science and a bachelor's of science in electronics technology.
Yeah, that's the reason why you're going to show me how to use Photoshop a little bit better, right?
Oh yes, I've been using Photoshop since it was on the little 5.5-inch floppy disks.
I think I found you a job for me. You know what I mean? Because I need some help.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would be great.
I can help with that.
So, how did you make it to Vegas?
I secured a job with a place called PPM, Power Plant Maintenance. They were out of Society Hill, North Carolina, I think, or was it South Carolina? It was one of the Carolinas. Right. It was Power Plant Maintenance, and they had me moving around all over the country. I first started out in Gulfport, Mississippi at a power station, and then after that job, they put me up in Nebraska at a power station up there, and then they had a job. After that job was over, they had a job here in Vegas. Well, I came here to Vegas with the original intention of continuing with power plant maintenance, but I couldn't take the hours. It was 6 12-hour days, and Sunday was a 10-hour day. So the hours were just getting to me, and so I started looking for a security maintenance job, and I got one. Setting up, maintaining on-site security trailers and installing the alarm systems. And that's kind of how I ended up in Vegas.
And in Vegas, you do not have any friends or family other than me right now?
That's it. That's my man.
Well, that's sad, but at the same time, that's why I'm here, so we can try to make something happen.
Yeah, closest thing to family. Closest thing to family.